Nursing can be a rewarding career both personally and financially, and it's a job that's always in demand. If you've ever wondered how to become a nurse, we will walk you through step by step what you need to know. Keep watching to learn more. This video is sponsored by ZipRecruiter. If you're looking for a job, ZipRecruiter can help. ZipRecruiter makes it easy to apply for jobs with a single click. You can also upload your resume to their resume database so that your resume is searchable for thousands of recruiters and employers who use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is also free for job seekers. Click the link in the description below to get started with ZipRecruiter today. What does a nurse do? Nurses are a critical part of the healthcare system, and their tasks vary depending on the size of the practice and their education level. Registered nurses typically do some or all of the following: assess and document a patient's condition, administer medications and treatments, consult with doctors and other medical staff regarding patient care, help perform and assess diagnostic tests, educate patients on how to manage their conditions, and more. Some nurses specialize in a certain area of medicine, like cardiovascular care, pediatrics, or oncology. If you're interested in pursuing a career as a nurse, your first step should be to think about what discipline you'd like to work in. Here are the basic steps involved in becoming a nurse. Up first, get a degree. All nurses require some type of degree, whether it's a certified nursing assistant (CNA) program that can be completed in as little as 4 weeks, or a Bachelor of Science in Nursing (BSN) that can take 4 years. In some states, a BSN is required to become a nurse, and an employer may require it even if the state doesn't. So, this is usually the best route for those hoping to make a career out of nursing. It's important to make sure the program you choose is accredited by the state before you apply. If you're not sure, you can check it out by looking at the American Association of Colleges of Nursing website. Step 2 is passing the appropriate exam. Once you've gotten your degree, you can take the exam applicable to your nursing discipline. You must pass in order to obtain a license in your state. Those who fail can take the test again, though they may have to wait a certain number of days before doing so. Check with the test administrator to learn more about what's on your exam and when you can test again if necessary. Step 3 is obtaining a license in your state. Nurses who have passed their appropriate examinations can apply to become licensed in their state. They must do so before they become eligible to practice legally. Each state licensing board has its own requirements that nurses must fulfill. Step 4 is to look for jobs. Now that the legal matters are taken care of, you can begin looking for your first nursing job. Think about the town or city where you'd like to work and the type of work environment that you would like. This will help narrow your results. Step 5 is to create your resume. Nursing resumes aren't very different from any other type of resume. You want to highlight the skills that you've learned that will be an asset to potential employers. Whenever possible, work in specific keywords and phrases from the job description into your application and resume. If you don't feel confident in your ability to write a resume on your own, you can always work with a resume writing service instead. Click the link in the description below to learn more about resume writing services. Step 6, complete the interview. If an employer is interested in working with you, they'll probably call you in for an interview. They'll ask you questions about your qualifications for the job, but this is also your time to figure out if it's a good fit for you. Ask any questions that you have about salary, benefits, work life balance, and more so that you have all of the information you need to decide if it's the right position for you. For more interviewing resources, click the link in the description below. And finally, step 7 is to keep learning. Nurses have to keep meeting continuing education requirements each year, and some nurses pursue advanced degrees so that they can move into a specialty area of nursing. This path isn't right for everyone, but for those who don't mind extra schooling, it can lead to a substantial increase in pay. Now that you know the exact steps to take to become a nurse, you may be wondering where you can find nursing jobs. Our number one recommendation is ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is free for job seekers, and you can apply for jobs with a single click. You can get started with ZipRecruiter by clicking the link in the description below. Becoming a nurse takes time, but it can lead to a stable and rewarding career. If you've already completed the basic steps and you're ready to begin your job search, check out ZipRecruiter to find nursing jobs in your area. Click the link in the description below to get started.